Hi, this is Gina from Mind, Body, Soul, Reiki, and Wellness, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Just like everybody across the country, I cannot see people in person. I cannot conduct any classes, so I'm being forced to use social media, which is not the worst thing in the world. We're all getting creative with how we're going to connect with people, but I thought it was a great opportunity to use what I know to help a lot of people out there who are going through a lot of angst and stress. These are some really crazy times with this coronavirus. Corona, it's a household word now. We can't escape it on a daily basis, even though we want to. But I think it's so difficult because we've never experienced anything like this. And so my job is to help you bring yourself back to a sense of peace and calm, release anxiety. And just so you know, I'm human and I'm just like you. I'm no different, even though I have all these tools in this toolbox that I can use. At the end of the day, I go through it too, and I have to bring myself back to center to keep myself balanced. And if we can do it together, it will just make it more fun. So this first video, I'm just going to focus on telling you some tips on grounding. So I feel that we start with our root chakra. We want to make sure we're grounded every single day because our root is our foundation and that is our strength. That is our security, knowing we have a roof over our head and we've got food on the table. And it's a place where anxiety can manifest and worry and fear. And we kind of want to stay away from that as much as we can. And we want to stay and feel like we are on solid ground right now and that like we have that feeling that we can conquer anything, including this. And just so you know, I'm a big believer in the power of positivity and in manifesting things. What you put out there is what you're going to get back. So if you stay negative about this whole situation, it's going to kind of give that vibe. I'm going to stay positive and look at all the positives and hope that this will pass quicker than what we think. So on to grounding. So I am going to be, I'll post a short video on, it'll be a guided meditation that I do. And you can just play it and just lay in bed. It'll take all of 5 minutes. You can do it when you wake up in the morning. Do it a few times a day. But it will be, I'll post it after this, but it's a video on just doing a meditation so that you can envision roots growing from your feet, and it will give you a whole visual. So you want to stay grounded. So aside from the meditations that you can do, and just so you know, you can go on YouTube and you can search for guided meditations for grounding, and you can find them as long as or as short as you want. You don't have to use my meditation. But I'm just suggesting that on a daily basis, you do meditate and that you do ground yourself. And then another great way to ground yourself, these are a few other different ways that don't involve meditating, but I think the ladies will like this because we cannot go get nails done or pedicures. So give yourself a pedicure. Take care of your feet. Make sure that, you know, they're taken care of nicely. Paint your toenails, put the lotion on there, and keep your feet in really good shape. Make sure you get outside. That is huge. Just the fresh air. Daily walks are really important when the weather permits. And thank God, I know in upstate New York anyway, we're on the horizon to some better weather. If you have a night, I know where I live, there's some nice like parks that you can go to and walk in a forest, touch some trees, and just be one with nature. Just listen to the sound of the birds. That's all very, very grounding, and it does help to reduce some of our anxiety. And I know when I go for a walk, I feel very refreshed. And the other thing I like to do just to get out of the house and have a change of scenery is to go take a ride. And I can drive 30 seconds down the street and be near a farm field. And for some reason, all the farm fields around me, like I love going where it's a little more country. The farm fields definitely help me to relax. And again, it just kind of releases, it just gives me a refreshed feeling. So take what you have that's around you and If the weather gets really nice, just take your shoes off and walk in the grass. That's another nice way of grounding yourself. So I'm not going to make my videos long because nobody wants to sit and hear somebody talk all the time. But I also am going to be doing some live Reiki with meditation with Reiki videos. And they will be on Instagram. So if you follow MBS Reiki on Instagram, I will be announcing when the live videos will happen. And there's times I might try to get 2 in a day because we've got East Coast and West Coast and there's the time difference. So it might be difficult, for everybody to join in at the same time, depending on where you live. But I will be doing a meditation. It will be a short meditation. And while you're meditating, I'm going to deliver Reiki energy through distance. And yes, I can do that. And anyone who has received it has felt fabulous. I also I can also do distance healings. And I will put a link to my website on what that is all about. If you have not ever received a distance healing and you have any questions, you can always go to my website and just send me a message and I can let you know how that works. But anyway, I'm going to end this video. So remember, ground yourself every day and try to stay positive. And let's hope that we can get through this crisis and this epidemic sooner than later, because I know that I just want to be with people and I don't want the social distancing to happen any longer than it has to. And I just want everybody to be healthy and well and functioning the way that we are used to living. So have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.